Hello, and welcome to this week's Book Bites video. My name is Kinsey Heisel, and I'm the Youth Services Librarian here at the Boyle County Public Library. Welcome to this week's Book Bites video. November is Native American Heritage Month, so for this week's video, I thought I would take you around our nonfiction section and show you where you can find nonfiction books on Native Americans. Nonfiction books are true, they are fact-based books on Native Americans. So first we'll start off here in our nonfiction section. These are the 970s numbers. We go by Dewey Decimal Call number. So the 970s are where you'll find most of our books about Native Americans in nonfiction. So probably from like here down, these are all books on Native Americans. We have big encyclopedia books. We have books on individual Native American tribes. Then we have some more specifics on Native American government. We have some arts and crafts, all sorts of things right here in this section. You can find this section towards the back of the children's department. So if you come in and walk towards the big window, the tall shelves, those are all of our nonfiction books. And then these are towards the back, right across the back wall. So next we will go over to biographies and look at some biographies about Native Americans. Now we are by our biography section. So these books are all individual stories about real people, and they are organized by the person who they're about's last name. So for instance, Alexander Hamilton is under the call number HAMI for the first four letters of his last name. So these books, we have lots of books on all sorts of different people. We have books on Native Americans. I went ahead and pulled a few. We do have some of the books in the Who Was series, and to find that series, it is on our bottom shelf right down here. They should have some yellow on their call number to show you where they are. And then we have lots of different picture books about Native Americans as well, and you'll see some have real pictures, some look a little bit more like what you would consider maybe a picture book story. But they are all true. That's what makes it a biography. A lot of them have a very helpful bibliography resource in the back. And so they probably have a bit more text on the page than picture books because they're trying to tell the story about that person. So definitely come back here to find some books on Native Americans. Our biography section is located also towards the back. That's actually right across from the nonfiction section where we just were, and it's on the back wall, and it's just this shelving right here. So you'll find all of our biographies here along the back wall, just across from where the big window is as well. Next we will go over to our Folklore and Fable section, and I'll show you some Native American folktales. Finally, I'll show you where Native American books that are about their folklores and myths, that sort of thing, where those are located in nonfiction. So they'll be located in the 398 section. A lot of them are 398.2 according to the call number. Again, we go by the Dewey Decimal System, and that's where they place the myths and folklores, those kind of books. So they're a little bit mixed in, because again, it's according to the Dewey Decimal System and not the author this time. But if you look them up on our catalog, you should be able to find plenty. I went ahead and pulled a few. So we have The Girl Who Helped Thunder and Other Native American Folktales, The Girl Who Lived with the Bears, Buffalo Woman, and this author and illustrator actually has several books that are about Native American tribes, and you'll find them all under 398.2 GOBL. Mystic Horse, Dragonfly's Tale. We have Native American Myths, so this is a more general book that features several different myths. from Native Americans in one book. And then we also have Echoes of the Elders, and this is again one that has several different myths in one book with really awesome illustrations. Thanks for watching this week's Book Bites video. I hope you enjoy all of these nonfiction books about Native Americans to read in November for Native American Heritage Month. They will be on display around the library. You can check them out at your next library visit, or you can request them using our curbside pickup service. Thanks for watching this week's video, and I'll be back again next week with another Book Bites video. As always, if you have any books or genre that you would like me to recommend or talk about, please email me, and I'll be happy to respond or put it in a future video. Thanks for watching. Bye! Find some of the books talked about in today's video on our display shelves in the back. These shelves are located right across from the nonfiction and to the left of the biographies.